I've got a lot to say about why you need homemade vanilla syrup on your coffee bar, but let's get straight into the recipe so you can see just how easy it is. Here are all the ingredients you'll need. Feel free to screenshot this list now or just refer to the description for a text-based recipe. We're using 1 cup of turbinado sugar, 1 cup of water, 1 vanilla bean pod, and a pinch of salt. I found that most vanilla syrup recipes use a refined white sugar, which works if that's all you can get your hands on, but turbinado sugar retains some of the naturally occurring molasses, giving it a richer and more complex flavor, which I think is missing from a lot of the vanilla syrup recipes that are out there. We'll start by prepping our vanilla bean. The majority of the flavor is in the inner pulp and the seeds. Lay the vanilla bean on a cutting board, slice it in half, and then use the side of your knife to scrape out all of that vanilla-y goodness. I find that by slicing it in half, it makes that butterflying process a whole lot easier, especially if you're using a vanilla bean pod that's ginormous. Now we'll grab a medium-ish size saucepan and throw in your sugar, water, and both the seeds and half of the pod. I like to use the other half to make vanilla sugar. To do that, just take a deli container and fill it halfway up with sugar, throw in that vanilla bean pod, and then fill it up the rest of the way. Over time, that vanilla will infuse with the sugar and it's perfect for toast or baking. I do think that if there's anything you take away from this video, it's that you should start making your own vanilla sugar. Now we'll bring our syrup up to a simmer and let it simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. Simmering it longer will give you a stronger flavor, but less syrup due to the water evaporating. I personally think that 20 to 25 minutes is the sweet spot. It's not too strong and it's not too weak. If you can't find a vanilla bean, use vanilla bean paste. The paste combines vanilla extract and the seeds from the bean. It has a stronger, more rounded flavor compared to a simple vanilla extract, and it's generally a little pricier. If you do go this route, use 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste per bean. So for this recipe, we'll need 1 tablespoon of the paste. Once your syrup has simmered for about 25 minutes, remove it from the heat and let it fully cool down. You can strain this through a cheesecloth to remove some of those seeds if you prefer a smoother syrup. Just know that if you do that, I'll be judging you very, very hard. But hey, you see this pod? Don't throw it away. Keep it in the syrup for continued infusion. After you bottle it up, you can store it in the fridge for up to 3 weeks. Now that you have your delicious vanilla syrup, let me show you a few different ways that you can use it. For an easy iced vanilla latte without any fancy equipment, take 2 teaspoons of instant coffee and froth it together with 4 teaspoons of water and 1 teaspoon of vanilla syrup. Then just add ice and milk. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Got some cold brew? Let's remake the Starbucks vanilla cold foam cold brew using the 3-2-1 method. This is a method to make perfect cold foam every single time. In a cup, add 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of milk, and 1 tablespoon of your vanilla syrup. Blend it up with a cheap hand frother until it looks like this, and then add your desired amount of cold foam to your cold brew. Yummy! If you're wondering, you can substitute that tablespoon of vanilla for caramel, white chocolate, or maple syrup. It's basically interchangeable with any syrup out there. Similarly, for vanilla whipped cream, you'll need a whipped cream canister. Add 1 cup of heavy cream and 2 tablespoons of your vanilla syrup to the canister, close it up, screw on the charger, and give it a light shake. Then just store it in the fridge, and it's perfect for whenever you need a little bit of whipped cream. I use it often. If you're looking for the lowest effort syrup possible, stop watching now and go enjoy your coffee. For everybody else, here's a more advanced method that takes longer but doesn't really require any active attention. Add your sugar, water, and your vanilla to a mason jar. Close it up and give it a good shake. Then fill a large pot with water and use an immersion circulator to cook the syrup at 150 degrees Fahrenheit or 65 degrees Celsius. You'll do this for about 5 hours. This method extracts the most from the pods and reduces the risk of overcooking or caramelizing the sugars, which honestly can happen pretty frequently in a pot. After the 5 hours, let it fully cool down and then throw the mason jar in the fridge. You don't have to do any dishes and there's no fuss. I really like to use this method for delicate ingredients like herbs, cinnamon, and vanilla, but it's really not limited to just that. Next time you think about breaking out a pot to make your syrup, try doing it this way if you have the time. I wanted to run a big exciting ad for Flur at the end of this video because we were planning on having inventory for all of our new products, but our shipment got delayed until June 30th. However, we are now less than 1 month away from our biggest restock ever, so I wanted to show you our new lineup. We have espresso glasses, tasting glasses, latte glasses, and now iced coffee glasses, all available in 5 beautiful colors. So if you want to be notified when we finally do launch, visit flurglassware.com and enter your info. Okay, bye. Love you guys.